What's up, guys? So we're back here in Archeworld. The daily tips continue. So we missed a couple days, so it's going to recap it all together. There was nothing too crazy. Daily tip number 3. When accepting the main quest, the check conditions for stopover is eliminated. This is moving by the fixed route is not necessary to clear the path anymore. So if you watch the alpha videos or any streams, you may have noticed that there was routes that the green little dots for the story quest kept telling you to go to this spot, go to this spot, go to this spot, and you had to follow the exact path. Well, that is no longer the case anymore. Archeworld removed that because that was just quite frustrating and like annoying. You didn't want to go on the road. You wanted to cross the hills and the mountains, use the gliders, use the mounts that you have, and to progress faster. So that's a cool change. I don't know why they put that in the first place, but then we have daily tip number 4. So this one, speed teleport hack users will be permanently banned by the automatic detection system. And it says, have you seen any abusing in the play? It is not possible in Archeworld. It is set to not use illegal programs such as speed, teleport hack, and their paths are completely blocked. Even if you are lucky to find another path for the hack, the account will be automatically deleted and permanently banned. Let's explore more safe and equal Archeworld. So this one I really wanted to talk about yesterday when it came out. This is one of these things that they say they're going to ban people. They say they have protection. They say they have an automatic detection system. But this is something that you have to wait to see to believe. And in this case, to not see it. Because you want to not see teleport hacks. You want to not see speed hacks. You want to not see any, illegal activities going on. And if that's the case, then that means they're doing a really good job and their automatic detection system is working. They do need a manual detection system as well. They do need, GMs to manually detect accounts and look into bots and look into cheaters. So hopefully they are doing that as well. We'll see. This is a we'll see because you cannot take them for their word, because every time that the servers have launched again, they've always said, we've got protection. We're not going to be hacked. We're not going to have speed cheaters. We're not going to have teleport hacks. They've always said this, and it has always been a failure. They've gotten better progressively over the years, but people have still snuck through. And even in the alpha, it was possible to actually use the teleport hacks and speed hacks and so forth. So I think that's it for the daily tips, but there's some other huge news. The airdrops have been snapshotted. So snapshot means they're taking a picture of all the people that have NFTs, land NFTs, fandom NFTs, and they're also going to look at your wallet verification. So you've got to verify your wallet on the website, archeworld.com. You have to go there. You have to tell them your wallet. You have to verify that it's you and go through the little procedure of clicking the buttons. And then you have to make sure that your fandom cards or your NFT land cards are in that wallet that is associated to your accounts. Once that has all been verified, they will now go back and give anyone that had fandom cards and land NFT cards special airdrop, special gifts. So an airdrop, for those that don't know, is a free gift. And so for having the fandom cards and for having the land, they're going to be giving out some BSLTs. There's also a schedule up above that we can look at a little bit later. And so it shows you get about 100 to 200 BSLT for fandom cards, and you get 100 to 500 BSLT for land, depending on how big your land is. So there's also some other benefits as well. So for everyone that had 3 fandom cards, they're going to get 1 medium-sized land for free. So that's a huge, huge benefit. And that has all been taken place. Like, that has all happened. They took the pictures, they found out who has them. Now they're just doing manual verifications. And then they're going to manually drop all this stuff in September 1st when the game launches. So a little bit less than 72 hours. Then lastly, last night we had the BSLT swap open on the Bora exchange. This opened up at BSLT around 3.5 cents. So it cost about 3.5 cents for the first couple minutes to buy BSLT. You had to use Bora. You had to use a cryptocurrency, specifically T-Bora as well. So you had to go over to the Bora portal, and you had to go to swap and convert and do a bunch of crypto swaps. So you had to T-Bora, and then you had to select the BSLT. You can still do this now. This is how you're going to actually buy BSLT. So they shouldn't have any way to actually buy it in game. This is going to be the only way to actually purchase the BSLT as of now, unless you win it from a giveaway or something like that. But this will be the only way currently to get BSLT is by doing this swap here. You can also get it from another person who could buy it or sell it to you as well. But this is the main way to get it. And the reason that this price skyrocketed, so it started out at 3 cents, and you can see now one T Bora is worth almost 2 BSLT. And it tells you the BSLT here, the T Bora price is 30 cents. So 2 of them is about 15 cents each. So it went from 3 cents, 3.5 cents to 15 cents currently now, about 8 hours, 10 hours from the launch. So it almost 500% increased in value. And the reason that this did happen like this is because there is no selling pressure right now. The only one that is selling any BSLT and the only one that has any BSLT is XL Games. They are the only ones selling anything. Slowly over time, people will actually earn BSLT in game. They'll be given BSLT from the airdrops and so forth. But as of now, there is no one else that is able to actually sell this because no one has the BSLT. So the price skyrocketed because there was only buying pressure. There was no selling pressure. The price at one point even actually got all the way up to 25 cents per BSLT. At that point, some people that bought earlier in the day actually decided to sell, and they pushed the price back down to this 15-cent BSLT. So if you remember correctly, this is why I told you guys to buy the pre-sale packages. For one, you don't have to deal with this crypto exchange and all the swaps and all the fees, because there are some fees associated to get T-Bora, to get Bora, to do crypto swaps and so forth. But if you bought it on the exchange, if you bought it on archeworld.com when they launched this pre-sale package over at the blst shop, you would be able to purchase it simply with a credit card or anything. But this is now over. You cannot do this. So for those that missed out, you missed out on a great opportunity here. And for one, too, this one here, only about 800 of these people actually took advantage of this. Another reason why you should have taken advantage is you could have canceled any time up to September 1st. So if you get to see the rate of what the BSLT is worth, you're like, you're in a no-lose situation right there. You have the best of both worlds. And unfortunately, when I posted that video, it was up for about 12 hours, and then people started to do it. But XL Games actually shut down the sales early. And the crazy thing is that they took a vote in the Discord to see, should we open up the sales again or should we not? And there was an overwhelming majority that said, no, they should not open up the sales again. I have no idea what they were thinking, but they are listening to the majority, and that's how they're running this game. So if you want to be heard, you join the Discord and you click on the thumbs up or the thumbs down when they ask questions and vote, and then you'll have your voices heard. So very, very interesting. The people that got these pre-sale packages got a steal as of now, because this, you got 500 BSLT for $50, and then you also got some costumes as well. So you got 3 costume boxes, and then you also got an anywhere warehouse. So all those things essentially were free because currently BSLT is 15 cents. So that means you actually are profiting by just owning this. Like, hey, you made money. You made 50% on your money. So you bought this. You can then go ahead and actually sell your BSLT and get $75 right now. Unfortunately, we don't have the BSLT yet. The BSLT will be given to us on September 1st, along with all the other airdrops, because this is considered an airdrop bonus. So on September 1st, the price should actually decrease a little bit for BSLT, because not only do we have all the people that got the 500 BSLT from these sales, but we also have all the land and fandom NFT holders getting their BSLTs as well. We also have all the people that did the alpha, that completed the ARC pass. They're going to be getting their 300 BSLT. So some of those people will actually be selling the BSLT because they don't want to play the game anymore, or they think the BSLT price is too high and they want to cash out. That's perfectly fine. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be supply and demand. But some of them are going to keep their BSLT and use it in game. If they think the game is going to do well and the price is going to keep rising, they'll definitely put it into the game and invest in their character and their progression, so they're going to earn more BSLT in the future. So it depends. Do you think the game will be successful? Do you think the game will not be successful? That's where you're at. Do you think BSLT will go up? Do you think BSLT will go down? You have to make those choices every single day that you log into Archeworld if you are trying to make money in this game. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's all the news with Archeworld, and I hope that you are excited. We are less than 72 hours away from the launch of Archeworld. They are doing a lot of cool stuff. I am excited for this. I think, oh yeah, there's one more tip too. There's the 5th daily tip. XP loss is no longer here. They have removed the XP loss for characters' death while hunting monsters or in PvP. Now, if a character dies, there's no XP loss, and you can enjoy hunting PvP more freely. So this is a very, very cool change. There was no reason to have experience loss, and now people are just going to be, fighting more. The only thing is that you still have equipment repair. Equipment repair is very, very damaging and will cost Archeum to repair. So, especially if you are a free-to-play player, make sure that you always have some Archeum on your character and do not use it all, because if your gear breaks, you are kind of naked and you cannot really do anything. Anyway, we'll talk about free-to-play players in the next video and all the tips and tricks that you need to survive in Archeworld and maybe even thrive and make some money. Thanks for watching. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Please share the videos if you found this information helpful or you want to support the channel.